Occasionally, we like to circle back to this topic. Sometimes comedians will get into exchanges I find very interesting when there's uh, really any heckler, but then on this political show, we'll talk about a MAGA heckler, Trump supporter, who, in this case, John Caparulo, a comedian, is just kind of doing some normal, silly jokes about Trump. And then a crowd member gets very upset and ends up chucking something at him. But the way he handles it is really good. Look at this. A few other clips of comedians and some different things. If you appreciate this set, and ends up chucking something at him. But the way he handles it is really good. Look at this. A few other clips of comedians and some different things. If you appreciate this show, please do click the subscribe button. Let's jump in. John Caparulo.
Like the Washington Monument. I'm like, somebody got paid to design that shit? It's a fucking pencil. I mean, that's it. It's just a big fucking cement pencil. Some people think it looks like a dick, but I think they're saving that design for Trump's monument. No, fuck you, stupid, all right? Oh, shit. What are you, his fucking mom? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God, am I the first one to dislike Trump? Oh, my God, I must have invented disliking Donald Trump. Hey, on your way out, remember, you can suck my balls anytime you want, all right? Fucking break up my show, lady. You know what? You come up here and do this shit, and I took a...
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't even mean to pause it perfectly when something's literally throwing him. Before playing that, you could
That's crazy. It's nuts.
I know
Insane.
people fight drunk and whatever, but we recently went to a comedy show, and I just don't get the human rationale. You're an audience member, so you're watching. Just like a movie, you don't break your TV. You just go, oh, I didn't like that joke, and you move on. Right?
Yes.
It's interesting that
Rational
it's
people,
to
logical people,
who
people
will
with
most
emotional
ridicule.
control, with self-restraint. They don't resort to violence.
You just go, oh, I didn't like that joke, and you move on, right? And it's interesting that it's coming to
Or-
people who
Yeah. Or don't go to the show if you know you are unable to keep your emotions in check. If you don't like certain jokes or agree with certain jokes, don't go. Don't pay money. It is crazy. It is stupid. It is harebrained. Stay home. Don't risk going to jail. Don't risk going to jail or crazy or face negative consequences, bro. Don't risk doing that, bro. Yeah. Harebrained. Stupid. Yeah, bro. What was the... Yeah, did you really have to throw... Did the person really have to throw something? Did the person really have to throw something at the comedian? No. It is understandable you did not like his jokes pertaining to DJT, but you have to control yourself. You have to be able to do this. You won't like everything. You won't agree with everything, but to resort to violence, is crazy. This is coming from a MAGA person. Me, a MAGA person, a DJT devotee. This is wrong regardless of political party or political affiliation or political association. It is odious, it is hateable to attack a person, a comedian you politically disagree with. It is wrong. It is bad for any person in the audience to resort to violence. It is goofy. It is birds-ish. It is bozo-ish. If a lip attacked a MAGA comedian, it is wrong. It would be wrong if a MAGA person attacked a lip comedian. It would be wrong. Equally wrong. Equally terrible. This is crazy, yo. Yeah. This is crazy. This is really crazy, yo. She must chill, bro. Don't go to this show if you know you will lose control of your emotions. Don't pay money if you know you will be able to. You don't pay money if you know you will not be able to control your emotions. Please don't pay money. Please don't go if you know you won't be able to keep your emotions in check or control your emotions. This is basic. Yeah. Yeah, I think all violence is evil, bro. Shameful, scummy, disgraceful, regardless. There's no bias from me, no partiality. No partiality. There is no partiality from me. There is no partiality or poltroon-ish or invertebrate-ish or couragelessness or caitiff-ish or pusillanimous-ish or chicken-livered-ish. Yeah. But from certain people in media, there is pusillanimousness, poltroon-ish, invertebrate-ish, couragelessness, caitiff-ish, timorousness. Yo, real talk, yo. There's bias, selective anger, selective fury. It is nuts. It is really nuts. It is angering. It is angering. Yeah. When the MAGA comedian Chrissy Mayer, the right-wing comedian in New Jersey, got pepper sprayed at a show, there was little to no coverage by leftist channels, bro. Was the reason because it did not fit the narrative, the canard, the myth that only MAGA people are capable of evil, violence, harm, violence, goofiness, misbehavior, bozo-ish? Was it because it did not fit the narrative, the prevailing narrative? Luke, he did not cover that situation. Was it because it did not fit the narrative? Yeah. It is possible, bro. Not saying it is, but it is possible. It is weird that not many leftists covered this. Little to no leftist channels. Little to no leftist channel. Little to no leftist channels covered this. It is crazy, yo. It is crazy. It is crazy. Yeah. This isn't me saying Luke wishes harm on MAGA people or wishes bad on MAGA people. He's not that type of person, bro. To me, in my belief, he is biased to the left. He does have bias and partiality within him. Yes, but he's not as radical as a lot of other leftists. He's less radical. He's less radical. He's less hostile. He's less hateful. But he still has wokeness within him. Yet, yes, he still has wokeness. He still has wokeness within him. This dude still has wokeness in him. He still has wokeness in him.
Bill, you just go, oh, I didn't like that joke, and you move on, right? And it's interesting that it's coming too from the people who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever you just go, oh, I didn't like that joke, and you move on, right? And it's interesting that it's coming too from the people who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're upset.
Certain MAGA people are hypocrites, yes, but not all. This man Devo is not a hypocrite. He thinks all violence is wrong. All comedian attack is evil, odious, trash, disgraceful, scummy. This dude Devo is not partial to the MAGA group or to the right. He is balanced, fair, and reasonable. This has to be made known. There's no bias, no poltroon-ish from me. No poltroon or pusillanimous-ish coming from me. You will get fair-ish across the board. Balance. This man, Devo, publicly opposes bravely all violence. The political party of the attacker is irrelevant to me. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Who will most ridicule
Odious
sensitive
is
snowflake live,
odious.
right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're all upset.
You know what?
Who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're all upset.
You know what? You come up here and
There you have a you do have softies and snowflakes in every party. You have softies and snowflakes in every party. Words.
Who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're all upset.
you know what? You come
They
up
all
here
should
and do this
be
shit
opposed.
and
All snowflakes, regardless.
Who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're all
The
upset.
ones who don't are puppets. The ones who don't bravely, publicly oppose the snowflakes on their team are puppets.
Rationale. You're an audience member, so you're watching. Just like a movie, you don't break your TV. You just go, oh, I didn't like that joke, and you move on, right? And it's interesting that it's coming too from the people who will most ridicule sensitive snowflake live, right? But then whenever it's Trump being made fun of, oh, now they're all upset.
You know what? You come up here and do this shit, and yeah, I could go.
Wow, that's crazy.
That hurt a little bit. All right, I'll admit that hurt. And see, right now, this is like.
Glad nothing else happened to him, bro. We don't agree politically. He's a leftist. But glad he did not get sent to the hospital or worse.
All right, I'll admit that hurt. And see, right now.
Glad my fellow MAGA person, Chrissy Mayer, did not get sent to the hospital.
That hurt a little bit. All right, I'll admit that hurt. And see, right now, this is like. I heard you was a bitch, but. And right now, like, I still gotta do comedy. You know, I mean, like you ever go to a family reunion and your uncle cusses out your grandma, you know, and somebody comes up like, who wants cake? You know, like, I gotta.
Salute to him for still doing his thing after getting hit. Yeah, it takes bravery, bro. Courage. Big ups to him for that. Big ups for sure. Big ups to Chrissy too. She said she's not going to stop doing comedy because a goofball decided to pepper spray her because of a joke he did not like. Yeah, bro. Salute to her too.
Who cusses out your grandma, you know, and somebody comes up like, who wants cake?
Brave, strong, tough,
I gotta be the guy who goes,
courageous.
Who wants cake right now? I mean,
We need more people in the world who are strong regardless of political affiliation. Political affiliation.
Dude, fucking, what the fuck was that? Did you get mad at anybody else for talking shit on Trump?
Who knows?
This is the one.
She's a bozo
She
though.
fixes, she manages, she perfects.
Regardless, she's a bozo.
It is truly incomprehensible.
So is the dude who pepper sprayed Chrissy.
The next video. It is truly incomprehensible. And then the next video
Unbelievable.
was described on Reddit as a teenage comedian.
Inconceivable.
It is truly incomprehensible. And
Word.
then the next video was described on Reddit as a teenage comedian booed by MAGA audience. And I guess there were some audience members here who he just brings up. It's just.
Hold up. Hold up, bruh.
To the public. And
Yeah. Bro, people have to be impartial, bro. If you are going to check the people who attack lib comedians, you have to check the people who attack MAGA comedians too. Or if you don't move with fairness and balance, if you don't move with fairness and balance, people will see you as a puppet, a partialist, a poltroon.